So with the recent success in the last 550 Bounty Hunter that I played on Party Poker, we're going for another one. This one has got a guarantee of $1,000. Now we're starting off really early in this tournament with pocket eights in the cutoff. The low jack opens to two big blinds, and true to my passive pre-flop form, I just make the call. Now the big blind is probably defending with any two cards here, and he makes the call too. The flop comes Queen 9-2 with two hearts, and it checks around. The turn is the seven of spades, and it checks to the low jack, who now puts in nearly a pot-sized bet of six big blinds. It's one of those situations that doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. As the pre-flop raiser, I think he would have put a C bet in on the flop if he had a really good hand like aces or kings, or if he held a queen, or even if he had a flush draw. There might be some nines that he'd want to bet here, but he's probably only in with any suited ones, like 10-9, 9-8, maybe jack-9. But when you take out the heart combos, that's only 9 combinations. In my head, it's an easy call, and I just hope to see a good river. The big blind folds, and we go to the river, which is a board pair in 9. Like I said before, I think there's so few combos that he would have raised with initially that include a 9, and it makes no sense. When the low jack sizes down with a bet of 7.5 bigs, I'm pretty much convinced he can't have much, so a raise is definitely in order. I'm not sure what size is the right one though. Now at the time I went for 20 big blinds, which might have been a little small, but it did the job because the low jack snap folds and I take it down. Over half an hour goes by before there's another interesting hand for me to talk about. It's another pocket pair for me. This time I've got sevens in the low jack, and I open it up for 2.1 bigs. The button and the small blind call, and even with great odds, the big blind folds. So we're going three ways to the flop, and what a flop it is too. Ace 10-7. Yep, you heard me right. I've flopped a set. It checks to me, and I put in a fairly standard third pot bet. I'm happy to see some action when the button quickly calls, but then there's action and there's action. The small blind snap shoves for 131 big blinds. Now he's got us both covered, and he obviously isn't afraid to get involved. It doesn't feel particularly great, this one, so I'll take a little bit of time to think about it. Now, pocket aces would have raised pre-flop most of the time, and I think tens would have done a large proportion too. So what am I up against? Now, if I had to put any money on it, which, hang on, being poker, I guess I do, I think I'm going to put him on ace X of clubs. Now, can I fold bottom set here against a potential flush draw? Would you? Let me know in the comments. Would you call or fold? Well, as for me, would I call or fold? The short answer is I can't fold. The button's out of there, and I get to see the small blinds cards. Sadly, though, I also get to see the turn at exactly the same time. I've got one out on the river, and it's no real surprise that I don't hit it. Well, that was 37 minutes of my life I'm never going to get back. So after a deep run last time, and go and check out the video if you haven't already seen it, I've been sent crashing back down to earth with an absolute shocker. But maybe next time will be better. So come along and we'll find out together. The only way is up.